So let's talk about Section 8 housing. Section 8 housing is housing assistance that we all pay for. We pay the taxes.
Y'all, to all of my emergency housing voucher holders, it's happening. The HACLA Housing Authority of Los Angeles just sent me a letter in the mail.
Trump back in effect, y'all. So we finna give y'all an update on the Section 8. So, like I told the young lady in my inbox, talk about, what about my grandmother? Hey, look, I don't know what's gonna go on with the elderly.
HUD sent a letter to all Section 8 programs across the country on December 22nd, 2025, telling housing authorities they need to get their costs in check. The
undocumented, we're definitely getting Section 8. We're just now finding out that we're going to have an audit. Donald Trump's ordered an audit to get anybody that's undocumented off of Section 8.
Well, guys. Here we go.
Who are you and why should I care?
Welcome to the channel, guys. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. It really does help the channel.
That's it.
Guys, let's talk about Section 8 now in 2026. New rules, new changes for the Section 8 program.
So let's talk about Section 8 housing. Section 8 housing is housing assistance that we all pay for. We pay the taxes for it. This tenant actually let a family move in. She was a Section 8 tenant living there for free. She collected rent from the family she had move in with her, and she's taking rent.
Nice.
Plus, it was a boyfriend that moved in. So we had the two cars towed because that is against the lease and it's also against the law.
Guys, here we have this lady. She was taking Section 8 and then she was apparently renting rooms to individuals and she was collecting rent from those people. To me, that's illegal because you are using the taxpayer money to live there for free. You're getting assistance from the Section 8 and then you are renting part of the house to other people and you are making profit off of that.
My goodness, what an idea. Why didn't I think of that?
Y'all, to all of my emergency housing voucher holders, it's happening. The HACLA Housing Authority of Los Angeles just sent me a letter in the mail. It says, at this time, based on the information available, there are no additional funds to cover housing assistance payments starting January 1st, 2027. It says at the bottom, we suggest that you start thinking about your housing options and other resources now. As if motherfuckers...
Guys, it's happening. It's happening. This letter is in LA. So they're starting in LA. They are going to continue to roll the same regulation throughout United States.
No!
So this is just the beginning. So like she said, you guys need to start thinking about where you guys going to move.
Thinking about what they're going to do is going to actually do something. You know, Trump, you fucking did it this time, man. And me being a former foster youth and being fucking homeless and suffering from chronic homelessness for 15 fucking years and then getting housed, going through all that shit, going through domestic violence, barely fucking surviving that. Just to fucking get this shit, man. Like, at this point, I'm just fucking numb. I don't give a fuck anymore. I already have a disabled child. You know what I'm saying? I hope all this shit burn the fuck down. You know what I'm saying? If the mothers and the children can't get no fucking help, nobody should. And the people that sit and laughing at motherfuckers that's going through this shit, your time is coming up too. You're next. You're next. When the last tree is chopped down and the last fish is killed, what's that Indian saying? You motherfuckers think this shit ain't gonna affect y'all. You When the poor people can't get no help, that's how you know we're in trouble, right? I just wanted to let y'all know this. So if y'all get this letter in the mail, just know this shit is really real. It's really happening, y'all.
Guys, this lady situation is sad, but this is why you cannot depend on the government. It doesn't matter what situation you are in. It doesn't matter. You need to prepare yourself, prepare your family, because this is just the beginning, like she said. This is just the beginning, and it's going to affect a whole bunch of people in the United States. So we need to be prepared.
HUD sent a letter to all Section 8 programs across the country on December 22nd, 2025, telling housing authorities they need to get their costs in check. The letter said Section 8 programs need to stop issuing vouchers, lower their payment standards, and reassess the rent reasonableness for the rents that they're paying to their landlord. Goes on to say a bunch of other scary stuff. But the key important things are, if housing authorities listen to this and do it, which they absolutely should because funding is going to be jacked, payment standard decreases result in tenant portions of rent going up. Rent reasonableness adjustments result in the landlord's rent going down, which is why I say all the time, and I've been saying for weeks, Section 8 programs need to drop the rents on the landlords. Now HUD is coming out and saying that to housing authorities, all of them, which they absolutely should do because the funding is going to be crazy in 26. The letter said a bunch of other stuff about, what happens if you don't. They're not guaranteeing anything. So.
Guys, what is going to happen, in my opinion, is a lot of landlords out there, they are going to stop accepting Section 8.
It's over, ladies and gentlemen.
Because the government, they're trying to cut the cost of the Section 8. This is one of the reasons they're sending this letter to all the landlords, telling the landlords, you guys need to lower the rents. A lot of landlords, they're going to exit the Section 8 program because of this. And it's going to affect a whole bunch of people.
The undocumented, we're definitely getting Section 8. We're just now finding out that we're going to have an audit. Donald Trump's ordered an audit to get anybody that's undocumented off of Section 8. So if the parents were undocumented and got Section 8 because the kids were born here, they have to pay, and vice versa.
Really?
The American taxpayers, this is confirmation. We were paying for the undocumented to live very discounted or absolutely free through Section 8. We're also getting a very good look at what the internet is going to look like going forward, as they were able to shut down all live streaming in Indonesia. If you don't know, there's all kinds of protesting, there's all kinds of rioting. It's like, I'm not going to use the word, but CV. If you can put that together, the people are fighting back, and they just shut it all down and didn't let anybody live stream. And this is what's coming. This is the world that we're living in. And they're going to take away the ability for people to get the news out in a live form, live showing protests, showing rioting. Those are all going to become no-nos on the internet. As too many people have become awakened by seeing what's really going on. And, this wasn't supposed to happen until the middle of the month, but I guess the protesting didn't wait. And that's what.
Guys, this is why the waiting list for the Section 8 program is so long. Because they were prioritizing the illegal immigrants first. What? Instead of the U.S. citizens. So let me know if you agree with this, that U.S. citizens, they are waiting for a long, long time, waiting for a voucher, waiting for an apartment to move in. But they cannot get it because they were prioritizing the illegal and the immigrants first. So it is kind of crazy, guys, that the government decide to help others before helping the U.S. citizens.
Trump back in effect, y'all. So we finna give y'all an update on the Section 8. So, like I told the young lady in my inbox, talk about, what about my grandmother? Hey, look, I don't know what's gonna go on with the elderly. All I'm telling you is if you've been on Section 8 for 2 years, you got about 6 to 8 months to get your together and find out something else to do.
6 to 8 months. 6 to 8 months to find out what are you going to do with your life. Enough is enough.
Them people tired of sitting around letting you folks live up off of them. Then your kids get grown. Goddamn me, you raising them up on Section 8. Now that's all they know. Y'all talk about the Anglo-American people, and y'all know who I'm talking about, but they teach their kids about building credit. They teach their kids about business. They teach their kids about all this. You know what you teach your kids? You know what us as black people teach our kids? How to wear the new Michael Jordans, how to get tattoos, how to get navel rings for the females, how to do all this extra shit. We ain't teaching our kids nothing else for the most part. It's a very small few of us. And then they grow up on housing in Section 8. Bad. Mama's never home because she in the streets because she ain't got to work. She ain't got to work, and if she do, it ain't really nothing. Man, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man.
Well, let me give you my opinion. I know there's going to be a lot of people, they are going to come in the comment section, and they are not going to agree with my opinions. But We live in the United States and we have freedom of speech. So I'm gonna say it. Me as a taxpayer, I am tired of paying taxes for these individuals so they can live comfortable. They could live the lifestyle of their life, the lavish lifestyle. They don't work. They don't do anything to better themselves because they want to stay there forever. So enough is enough. I'm glad they're gonna take away Section 8.
That's right, I said it!
And for those of you that have selective hearing, I'm not talking about disabled people. I'm not talking about the elderly. I'm not talking about the kids.
I'm special!
I'm talking about able-bodied, young adults. They are able to work, but they made the decision not to work because they are living the retirement lifestyle. While the rest of us, we wake up every single day to go to work. And we are tired of that. We are tired of that shit. I don't care if you're gonna come in the comment section and talk shit about me. I really don't care. Really don't. So don't waste your time coming in the comment section talking shit about me because I really don't care. I'm tired, I'm sick and tired of paying taxes, period. So guys, if you made it this far into the video, please consider subscribing to the channel. Also like this video, it really does help the channel grow. Thank you guys for watching and see you on the next one.